Hello, it's Penny. Welcome to Flexibility and Balance. For class, you can have a sturdy chair out. You're also welcome to wear shoes or not. I do have shoes on today because I'm outside. Let's go ahead and get our bodies feeling good. So starting with our feet, a little wider than shoulders, ribs hug together, belly pulls in. Let's just do a little shift, side to side. Notice your heels lifting. And maybe get your hips going a little too. Hands can come right to those armpits. And we can either lift the rib cage or reach. A nice wide shift. Always doing the movements and picking the options that are right for you. Allowing yourself to take breaks or drink water at any time. Now pause center, soften your knees, and let's circle the hips. Notice that these hip circles really involve our trunk muscles. Again, knees have a little bend, and you may be circling a little or a lot, your choice. Go in the opposite direction. Just change out that circle. And then pause center. Let's take the whole body, turn in one direction, and then the other. Just a few full body rotations. You may want to take a look over your back shoulder. And notice that your toes, knees, hips, everything is turning. Let's do one more in each direction. And release back center. And stepping out wide, start with those heels one at a time. Lifting them. And maybe adding in the hips. Hands at the armpits. Reaching. Noticing that whole body wake up. And relax your hands down. Bend the knees, hip circles. Pause, go in the opposite direction. Remember, as your body starts to loosen, if you have the space to take more range of motion, please do. Hold at center. The entire body pivots. Nice and slow, controlled. Two more. And come back center. Shake everything out. Let's take 3 deep breaths into your belly. Inhale, reach up, get expansive. And then exhale, float the arms back to the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Shake everything out. Now we can start with one hand on the chair, just some high knee lifts. Lift, lift. So as we improve our joint range of motion and work on our balance, we'll also focus on a little navigation. So similar to life, we move forward, back, side to side, rotate. We move big and slow and fast. And practicing all those skills really helps with fall prevention. 2 more, big and slow. Now hold it right here and just pick your feet up just a little faster. Pumping out those arms. So we have the option of staying right by our chair, holding on. If not, if you have a little room to go forward and back, don't worry, I won't go in my pool. Pretend like you're walking over rocks, up and over. 2 more. Now walk back a little faster. Notice the toe to heel. Let's do that again. Walking forward over big rocks. Get a lift. Notice how when you're slow, it's a balance challenge. Walk it back faster. Let's try that drill one more time. Over the big rocks, up and over. Walk it back fast. And release. Feet hip width apart this time. Lift those heels up and down. Squeezing your calves. Ankle range of motion. Four more. Notice that balance as your weight shifts forward. Now see if you can hold it on your toes. Chair's right there if you need it. And let's take those arms, just bring them forward and back. Keep everything else still. 4 more counts, breathe. If you fall out, get back in. And release, shake it out. Now you can also do this holding the chair. We're gonna pretend like we have rocks to our side. So laterally, we're gonna be lifting up and over as we move to the side. Here we go. Up and over. 2 more times. And release. Now let's take it back with the other leg. Up and over the rocks. This could be small, big. Relax. Let's do it again. Up and over. Take it back, up and over. And hold. Heel lifts. Up and down. Squeezing your calves. Feeling that weight shift. Now if you can, hold the heels up. Let's see if we can take those arms forward and back from your chest. So one arm reaches forward as the other goes back. Like we're running, but we're not going anywhere. Creating a little chaos with our arms. So our trunk has to work just a bit more. Last two, are those heels up? Release, shake everything out. Okay, again, navigation. Up and over those rocks forward. Fast feet back, or faster. Now go over the rocks to the side. To the other side. One more time to the side. Opposite side. And release, shake. Let's do that one more time. Again, slow, controlled, thinking about all those muscles that come, that wrap around your midsection, supporting your spine, aiding in your balance, up and over the rocks. Faster back, you can always just walk it. To the side for two. Other side. Do that again, to the side. Other side. And shake it out. Now you may want your chair, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Simply lift your toe. Lifting that front toe. Tapping it up. Feeling the front of the lower leg activating. Open and close your fingers. Four more. Release, stay right where you are. Let me give you a side view. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Let's shift our weight forward and back. Forward. Just notice that weight shift. Four more. Now keep the weight in the front foot. Chair could be right there. Belly's in. Hands right in front of your belly button. See if you can lift that back leg and just pull. Four more counts. Release. Come center. Take the other leg forward, lift that toe. Feeling the shin. Again, a nice lift. This time as you're lifting that toe, circle your wrists. Go the opposite direction, circling your wrists. Still tapping that toe. And release. Stay right there. 1 foot's forward, 1 foot's back. Shift your weight. Front and back. Whatever you would like with your arms. Two more. Now keep your weight forward. Hands out. Maybe we just tiptoe that back leg, or we lift it up and hold. Breathe. Relax those shoulders. Find a little stillness. And release in. Shake it out. Let's take 3 deep breaths into the belly. Big breath in. Exhale, you can keep shaking. Big breath in. Exhale. One more time, big breath in. Exhale. Okay, we have a little more navigation. Let's start. Chairs right there. Stepping out to the side in a lateral lunge. So the outside leg bends, inside leg stays long. So we step out and we come in. Try 2 more. Notice that weight shift. Out. Now on this next one, tap your toe. Maybe lift it. Hands come right in front of your belly. If you're feeling stable, make a figure 8. Everything else stays nice and still. Try that lateral lunge. Tap it, figure 8. Hold it. Lateral lunge. Pick it up, hold it. Maybe balance, figure 8. And pause, shake it out. 3 more deep breaths in that belly. Exhale. Inhale. Maybe an audible exhale. 1 more. Let's find some room so we can lateral lunge to the other side. So outside leg is going to bend. Inside leg stays nice and tall. Let's step it out. Notice the chest is up, knees aligned with the toe, and we bring it back in. 2 more times. 1 more. Now balancing, hold that toe. Maybe kickstand, lift that back foot up. Find your ball. Figure 8. Sideways 8. You got that kickstand if you need it. And hold. Lateral lunge. To 1 foot balance, figure 8. Lateral lunge. 1 foot balance, figure 8. And release. Shake. Stand nice and tall. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Hands on your thighs. Bend your knees. Head stays above your heart. Take a hinge forward. And then gently hinge up. Inhale. Exhale, hands on your thighs, hinge forward. And hinge up. 2 more times. One more, moving at your perfect pace, no one else's. Shake it out. It doesn't matter which leg you lead with. Let's go back to our navigation. Just listen to my cues. Walk over the rocks forward. Fast feet back or just a little march. Over the rocks to the side. Other direction. One more time, switch it over the rocks. Up and over with those legs, other way. Now hold it in. Lateral lunge. Find your balance. Figure eights with the hands. Hold it. Other side, lateral lunge. Figure eights with balance. And release. Feet hip width apart. Lift up on those toes. Keep that balance. Go side to side with your hands. Release down. Lift on those toes one more time. Take the arms up and down. Everything else stays still. 2 more. And release. 1 foot forward. Lift your toes. Open and close your fingers. Two more. Stay right there. Now shift your body forward and back. Forward and back. Four more. Now keep the weight in the front foot. Hands reach out from your belly and maybe lift that back leg and hold. Breathe. Release down. Other leg goes forward. Tap your toe. Lift. Rotate out your wrists. Go the opposite direction with your wrists. Just making those circles. Stay right there. Now shift forward and back. Keep your weight forward. Tiptoe the back leg, fingers reach out from the belly. Lift and hold. Like a statue. And relax. Shake it out. Take the feet wide. Just like that warm-up, one heel at a time. Starting to get those hips into it. Lifting the ribs and maybe adding that reach. We worked in all different directions. 4 more. Relax. Open your chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Fingers reach down. Come center. Soften the knees. Let's rotate those hips to circle. Nice fluid motions. Hold, circle the opposite direction. And release. Now let's turn everything over to one side. 1 foot is forward, 1 foot is back. Feet are on railroad tracks. Hands can stay on your thighs. You can keep them at your hips or you can fly your arms. Maybe even fly one arm and use a little support. Let's take that hinge forward, right until you feel the whole back of that leg stretch. Hold it right there. And then slowly come up. Lift your back heel up, drop down, and press your hip forward, feeling the hip flexor. Release. Step that whole foot back down, and let's take that hinge forward again. Hinge up. Come up on that back. Toe the heels up, entire body goes down, tush tightens as you open your hip. Release. Come back center. Start with those heels, lifting. Hips go side to side, reach. Got our wide shifts. Two more. Hold it center. Soften those knees. Let your belly guide this motion, circles. It's a beautiful day here in Arizona. We got lots of golfers. Go the other direction. And release. Now let's turn everything to the opposite side. Feet are on railroad tracks, nice and tall, supporting, hands on the hips or maybe even flying. Hinge from your hip until you feel that opening, all through the back of your leg. Hold it right there. And then slowly hinge up. Back heel lifts up. Drop straight down, tighten your tush, open the front of that leg. And release, step it in. Take your hinge. Breathe, a few deep breaths. Your body's probably thanking you for taking care of yourself right now. Come on up. Back heel lifts. Drop straight down into that hip flexor stretch. Release. Come center. Walk the feet in. Stand nice and tall. Let's take 3 deep breaths into the belly. Inhale up. Exhale, let your hands float back to your thighs. 2 more. Deep breath into the belly. Exhale. 1 more. Deep breath in. And exhale. Now turn towards your chair. Countertop, unmoving furniture, heavy couch works well too. Hands right on that chair. Let's walk ourselves back into our modified down dog. Ears are right between your upper arms, knees are bent. Just hold here, noticing how good that feels. And walk yourself back in. Turn to the front. Option 1 is just opening. Option 2, you may want to hold on to something. Cross, open, and have a seat. Oh, how good does that feel? Balance challenge. Press those palms together in front of heart center. Toe pulls towards the shin. Breathe. And gently release up. Let's try the other side. Option 1, just a simple opening. Or option 2, we lift, cross, and have a seat. Oh, and if you're doing this right, feeling it right in that bottom. A couple more breaths. Maybe trying that balance. One last balance act here. And then slowly coming out. Shake it out. Do one more big stretch up. Say high five. I did it. Thank you so much for joining. I think we got a big helicopter over here right now. But anyways, we did a lot of really good navigation.